All right, for the first part of our zombies AI, we have him, the overriding thing was if he's close to you, he attacks, which we put inside here, the attack. And if he's not close to you, he does something else. He goes into a different state. Which state? Well, he has three different ones. So we're going to set up those states in the triggers just like we did already with that last one. The ifs will be the triggers, and the things inside will be the states that he goes into. So I'm going to have to pull out another, well, we're going to create a variable for him first. We're going to call this a timer, and it's just for this sprite. So make sure you select that and then call it whatever you want, but I'm going to call mine timer because that's how we're going to use it. So at the beginning, we'll have it when when he's created, he'll reset his timer. So set timer to 0. And then we're going to have I'm just going to pull these out so that we can use them as we go along. When he's not close to you, we want him to do a couple things. There's a couple states that he goes into. So I'm going to make a block for each of those. So I'm going to make a new block for walk. And I'm going to make a new block for, what was the other one? Get a new direction. So let's define what those other states were. He walks unless he hits a wall. And if he hits a wall, he just gets a new direction. Otherwise, he walks until time is up. Then he gets a new direction. So new direction is pretty simple. We'll have him in the motion drawer point in a random direction. So I'll go here in operators and point him in a random direction. Minus 180, I'll do 179 to 180. That's it. That's has him point in some random direction. And then we will, for walk, we'll have him reset the timer when he gets a new direction too. So that's all we need for the new direction state. Look somewhere new, reset the timer. Actually, I'm sorry. To reset the timer, we'll set it to something bigger so that he goes for a while. It shouldn't be 0. For walk, we'll just have him move in the direction that he's pointing. But if he touches a wall, just like the player, he should back up. He shouldn't go into that wall. So if you go to control and you pull out your if in the walk, if he's touching color gray, move -10. So take a step forward. If you're inside a wall, take a step back. So he can't walk through walls. That's good. So those are their two states. That's his walk. And not only should he back up, he should get a new direction. Because if he hits a wall, he can't. There's no reason for him to keep trying. So he should try to go somewhere else. So if he hits a wall, I'm going to go to the more blocks, and the block that I just made, get new direction, I'm going to put that here. So if he hits a wall in his walk, he'll get out of the wall, and he'll try to go somewhere else. So those are our two states. So if he's close to you, he'll attack, but otherwise he'll do something depending on what the state of the timer is. I'm going to put in an if else, and we're going to check to see if using the operator less than. Sorry, I changed some things, so you might have seen some blocks disappear. We'll check to see if the timer is less than 1. So we set it to 50 to reset it. And so we gave him 50 units of time to walk. If he runs out of time, he'll get a new direction using the blocks we made. Otherwise, he'll walk. But he shouldn't only walk, he should also change the timer by -1 when he walks. So he only walks for a while. The whole time he walks, he lowers the number, 50, He'll take a step, go to 49, take a step, go to 48. When it gets to 0, he'll find a new direction. Or if he hits a wall or something, he'll get a new direction. That should, oh, I think one of the changes I made when I paused was, I think I had 10s here. If you didn't change that to 2, he's going to go really fast. So make sure you have that be the same as his normal walking speed, 2. And that should look kind of good. He'll walk around until he gets close to you, and you can shoot him.